Armenia, a country in the Caucasus, is renowned for its majestic landscapes, ancient heritage, and fine wine. With a rich history of ups and downs, it maintains a unique cultural identity. Often likened to a hidden gem among mountains, Armenia awaits discovery. One of the attractions of Armenia is the beauty of its women. Armenian women not only possess natural beauty but also exude a strong inner beauty. They have striking figures like Kim Kardashian's and a charm that captivates people, especially because there are so few men in this country. Women are very eager for men, especially foreigners from the US. Let's explore 15 things about Armenia, a poor country with the most perfect women. Number 15. Armenian women are perfect in captivating American tourists. According to a survey by the American travel website mTravel, Armenian women were voted the most attractive in the world. The survey included nearly 45,000 men and over 66,000 women. The results showed that Armenia was considered the country with the most attractive women in 2015. This country with its many mountains is hidden within the continent bordering Turkey and Iran. Armenian women have long been praised for their unique and alluring beauty. Their faces often feature sharp features, deep and captivating eyes, and smooth skin. Their hourglass figures and glossy black hair further enhance their traditional Asian beauty. Their beauty routines often focus on using natural ingredients combined with skin care and hair care methods passed down through generations. In addition to their physical beauty, Armenian women are also known for their intelligence, confidence, and distinctive charm. As a result, they always leave a lasting impression on those who meet them. Moreover, Armenian women are described as having a goddess-like beauty, characterized by sharp features and hourglass figures with very alluring curves. The American press suggests that this perception is heavily influenced by Kim Kardashian, a famous American beauty with a super curvy figure. Kim Kardashian resembles the Egyptian queen Cleopatra, with her flawless tan, hot body, and regal face, making everyone want to keep looking. What do you think about the beauty of women here? Please share your thoughts. Number 14. Women eager to meet men. Armenia, with its long history and unique culture, faces a particular demographic reality, a severe shortage of men. The female population here has reached 52.97%, which is quite high compared to many other countries. Several factors contribute to this situation. First, the long history of Armenian immigration has led many men to leave the country in search of job opportunities in other countries, primarily Russia. This has created a significant gap in the male population. Additionally, the Armenian genocide in the early 20th century caused severe losses in manpower, especially among men. This tragic event left long-lasting consequences for the country's population structure. Furthermore, since most Armenian men currently work in Russia and only return home in the winter, women can only marry in the winter and give birth in the summer or fall. The shortage of men has profound effects on Armenian society. Women have to take on more significant roles in the family and society. They not only work but also care for children and the elderly. However, this also means that women face more pressure and difficulties in life. As a result, many men now come to Armenia in search of these beautiful and perfect wives. Would you like to have one for yourself? Share your thoughts. Number 13. Affordable cost of living. The official currency used in Armenia is the dram. The dram was introduced after Armenia gained independence from the Soviet Union in 1993 and has since become the foundation of the national economy. The name dram comes from the Greek word drachma, meaning money. Although the dram is divided into 100 luma, the luma is rarely used in daily transactions. Armenian banknotes come in various denominations from 500 to 100,000 dram and are often decorated with images reflecting the country's rich cultural and historical heritage. The cost of living in Armenia, especially in the capital Yerevan, is quite affordable compared to many Western countries. Rental prices in Yerevan depend on the location and size of the apartment. On average, a one-bedroom apartment in the city center costs between $300 and $500 per month. If you are looking for an apartment in the suburbs, the price will be lower, ranging from $200 to $350 per month. Utility costs, such as electricity, water, heating, and garbage collection for an apartment of about 85 square meters, usually range from $50 to $100 per month. Additionally, food expenses in Armenia are also very reasonable. you can enjoy a meal at a casual restaurant for $5 to $10. If you want to experience local cuisine at a more upscale restaurant, you might spend around $20 to $40 for a meal for two. Particularly, life in the rural areas of Armenia offers a slower, more traditional pace where you can enjoy simplicity and closeness to nature. Number 12. Armenian brandy, famous worldwide. Armenia's tradition of distilling spirits has a long and rich history. Armenians have been producing high-quality spirits for centuries with unique and robust flavors. This is demonstrated by various international competitions, most notably the victory of producer Nikolai Shustov at the 1900 World Expo in Paris. He was granted the right to call his product cognac, a prestigious title in the world of spirits. Armenian brandy is not only loved by locals but also enjoyed by many famous personalities worldwide. There is an interesting anecdote that at the Yalta Conference, Joseph Stalin gifted Winston Churchill a bottle of Armenian brandy. The British leader was so impressed with the unique flavor that Stalin later sent him 400 bottles each year. Additionally, other prominent figures like Agatha Christie and Frank Sinatra are also said to be fans of Armenian brandy. Armenian brandy is made from special grape varieties grown in regions with suitable climate and soil conditions. The production process involves many stages, from selecting grapes, fermenting, distilling, aging in oak barrels, to the final product. This meticulous and strict production process creates high-quality Armenian brandy with a distinctive flavor. Today, Armenian brandy has become one of the most renowned brandy brands worldwide. Armenian producers continuously innovate and create products to meet the increasing demands of consumers. Armenian brandy is not just a beverage but also a cultural symbol of the country. Have you tried this type of brandy? Please share your thoughts below. Number 11. Unique Water Festival. The Water Festival has a long history in Armenia, celebrated 98 days after Easter. This festival is also known as Vardavar, as Vard in Armenian means rose. On this day, Armenian boys traditionally give roses to the girls they love. Vardavar is a water festival originating from both Christianity and paganism, related to water and the fertility goddess Ashtgik. For Armenians, water is an essential resource for daily life. Cooling down on a hot summer day, cleansing before prayers, quenching thirst, or simply having fun. The only criterion for the Armenian Water Festival is that the more soaked you are, the luckier you are. Not only Armenians but also foreign tourists quickly join in the festive atmosphere of joy. Would you like to join this festival? Share your opinions. Number 10. The world's longest cable car. The cable car located next to the Tatev Monastery is the longest passenger cable car in the world. It was constructed as part of the Tatev Revival Project and opened on October 16, 2010. The cable car spans 5,752 meters and the construction was completed within just 10 months. The ride to the monastery takes 11 minutes, reaching a maximum height of 320 meters, with a maximum capacity of 25 passengers and a throughput of 200 passengers per hour. The cable car is situated about 280 kilometers from the capital, Yerevan. The first passengers on the cable car included the President of Armenia, Catholicos Karekin II, and 6 children from neighboring villages. This aerial transport system is part of a $45 million project to restore the Tatev Monastery, with an Armenian-Russian businessman funding $28 million of the project to complete the world's longest cable car ride. Passengers only need 11 minutes to travel at an altitude of over 100 meters above the Vorotan River, with the maximum speed of the cable car being 37 kilometers per hour. Number 9. The Armenian Genocide. The Armenian Genocide was orchestrated and carried out by the Ottoman Empire's government from 1915 to 1923. The genocide involved measures of extermination and deportation, including the expulsion of civilians under conditions leading to death. In 1907, power in Turkey fell to young Turkish officers who pursued pan-Turkism, or the dream of a great Turkic empire stretching from the Balkans to Central Asia. Turkey's entry into World War I in 1914 gave the young Turks the opportunity to make the final decision on the Armenian question, which was to completely eliminate the Armenians. As a result, approximately 1.5 million Armenians were brutally killed. Today, the Armenian genocide is officially recognized internationally. Even up to the 100th anniversary of the massacre, debates over whether this slaughter should be considered genocide continue. Ankara remains steadfast in its stance that the Armenian slaughter was an outburst of actions and an unfortunate consequence of the chaos in World War I and the disintegration of the Ottoman Empire. What do you think? Please share your opinions. Number 8. Armenia is a chess superpower. Chess is not just a game of intellect but also an integral part of Armenian culture. The history of chess in Armenia dates back to the 9th century, as mentioned in ancient manuscripts. This indicates that Armenians have a long-standing tradition of playing chess and regard it as both an art form and a means of intellectual development. Tigran Petrosian, an Armenian-born Soviet chess grandmaster, made a significant mark on the history of world chess. He was the world chess champion for 6 consecutive years, from 1963 to 1969, bringing glory to his country. Petrosian's resilient and sharp defensive style of play became iconic and inspired many generations of Armenian chess players. Recognizing the importance of chess for intellectual development in children, the Armenian government made chess a mandatory subject in schools starting in 2011. This decision has created a strong nationwide wave of chess education, helping Armenian children develop logical thinking, calculation skills, and concentration. Armenia's chess teams have achieved impressive results on the international stage. Both the men's and women's teams have won European and Olympic championships. Particularly, the Armenian men's team is consistently ranked among the strongest in the world, with top players like Levan Aronian. The success of these teams has contributed to elevating Armenia's chess status on the global chess map. Armenia not only aims to be a chess powerhouse but also seeks to share its experience and knowledge with other countries. The Armenian government aims to build a comprehensive and effective chess education system to help children worldwide develop fully. President Serge Sargsyan, as the chairman of the Armenian Chess Federation, has shown particular interest in the development of this sport. Today, chess has become an indispensable part of Armenian life. With its long history, strong traditions, and impressive achievements on the international stage, chess has become a source of pride for Armenians. At the same time, chess is an effective tool for educating and developing the younger generation. Number 7. Armenia is the homeland of the European apricot. Armenia is not only the cradle of the European apricot but also home to a rich variety of apricot varieties. These apricots differ in shape, color, and flavor, ranging from sweet to mildly tart. This diversity has facilitated the creation of many new apricot varieties adapted to various climatic conditions, contributing to the global apricot cultivation industry. The Silk Road in Armenia was a crucial trade route connecting Asia and Europe. It was not just a trade path but also a cultural bridge, including the exchange of various crops. Armenian apricots, with their delicious flavor and nutritional value, were certainly carried by traders on long journeys, helping spread this fruit to many new regions. Apricots are more than just a fruit. They are linked with many legends, folklore, and culinary traditions in various countries. In Armenia, apricots are seen as symbols of prosperity and good luck. They are used to make various specialty foods and beverages such as apricot jam, apricot brandy, and confections. In recent years, scientists have conducted numerous studies on Armenian apricot varieties to explore their unique genetic traits and potential applications. These studies aim to preserve native apricot varieties and open new avenues for developing high-yielding, high-quality apricot varieties with better pest and disease resistance. Number 6. Bread, listed as a UNESCO World Heritage. In 2014, Armenia's lavash bread was added to UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage list. The decision was made at a meeting of the Intangible Cultural Heritage Committee in Paris. Lavash is baked in a unique oven and is made from simple, readily available ingredients: flour, water, and salt. When the dough reaches the desired consistency, it is rolled very thin on a flat surface to create flat, thin loaves. Armenians use a large, deep oven to bake the bread, with the dough being pressed against the oven walls. This traditional method allows the bread to receive heat from the oven without burning the edges. After a few minutes, the dough quickly dries out and becomes crispy or soft, depending on its thickness and the baker's preference. Crispy and dry lavash is used as a snack, while the softer variety is used to wrap fillings such as meat, fish, or vegetables for meals like appetizers. Lavash is not only popular in Armenia but also cherished in Turkey and Iran, becoming a distinctive symbol of Armenian cuisine. Have you ever tried this bread? Share your thoughts. Number 5. The first church in the world built in Armenia. The Etchmiadzin Cathedral is one of the oldest and most sacred Christian sites, with a legendary story about its origin. According to legends, Saint Gregory the Illuminator had a strange dream in which Jesus appeared and pointed out the location to build a church. At that spot, a brilliant beam of light descended from the sky, marking the sacred place for constructing the first cathedral. Inspired by the divine dream, Saint Gregory decided to build the church at the designated location in 301 AD. Construction began on the site of an ancient pagan temple, marking the start of the first Etchmiadzin Cathedral. This cathedral was not only a grand architectural achievement, but also symbolized the birth of Christianity in Armenia, and became the spiritual center for the local people. The Etchmiadzin Cathedral is not only an architectural marvel, but also houses many invaluable relics. Among these, the most notable is the Lance of Longinus, one of the important Christian relics. According to tradition, this is the lance used by the Roman soldier Longinus to pierce Jesus when he was crucified. The presence of the lance adds to the sanctity and historical significance of the Etchmiadzin Cathedral. Recognizing the cathedral's immense historical, cultural, and religious value, UNESCO officially designated it as a World Heritage Site in 2000. The cathedral is not only a symbol of Armenia, but also a shared heritage of humanity. Today, Etchmiadzin remains the religious center of the Armenian Apostolic Church and attracts many visitors from around the world. Number 4. Comfortable rural life. Rural life in Armenia retains many traditional aspects. Families often grow their own fruits and vegetables and raise livestock to ensure a supply of fresh, clean food. This self-sufficiency not only reduces living costs but also provides a healthy, nutritious diet with less reliance on industrial products. Despite its benefits, rural life in Armenia faces certain challenges. Infrastructure in many rural areas is limited, with roads and public facilities lacking adequate investment. However, these modern shortcomings are offset by stunning natural beauty and a strong sense of community. The slow-paced, peaceful rural life stands in stark contrast to the fast-paced city life. Armenian rural landscapes are diverse and captivating. Exploring these areas, you'll see lush green fields, fruit-laden orchards, and charming villages nestled at the foot of mountains. The majestic Mount Ararat is a particularly striking feature of Armenia's natural scenery. In spring, wildflower fields burst into color, creating a beautiful scene. In autumn, the leaves turn golden and red, creating a romantic tableau. The Armenian countryside is an ideal destination for those seeking tranquility and enjoying nature's beauty. Here you can hike, camp, explore ancient villages, or simply relax by a lake. Rural life in Armenia offers unforgettable experiences and a deeper understanding of the local culture and people. Number 3. Carpets. Carpets play a significant role in Armenian culture and history. They are not just decorative items but also cultural symbols for Armenians. Throughout history, carpets have been integral to daily life, from covering floors and decorating walls to being gifted on special occasions. Each carpet holds deep meanings, reflecting the skill, love, and spirit of its creator. Armenian women have inherited and developed the art of carpet weaving from generation to generation. They use natural wool dyed with materials found in nature to create carpets with vibrant colors and intricate patterns. Each carpet is a unique work of art, showcasing the diversity and richness of Armenian culture. The history of Armenian carpets dates back a long time. Many researchers believe that the famous Pazyryk carpet, discovered in Siberia, originated from Armenia. In Armenia, archaeologists have also found ancient carpets dating back to the 13th century. This proves that the art of carpet weaving has been present in Armenia for a very long time and has evolved over centuries. Armenian carpets are not only beloved by locals but are also widely known in many other countries. Traders have taken Armenian carpets across Asia and Europe. They are highly valued for their quality and design, becoming popular items in international markets. Number 2. Friendly people. One of the most remarkable things about visiting Armenia is the friendliness and hospitality of its people. The warm and open atmosphere makes any tourist feel at home. The approachable and helpful nature of the locals creates memorable experiences during a visit. In Armenia, there is a fair approach to tourism. Tourists are not discriminated against compared to locals. Entrance fees to attractions are the same for everyone, without any special tourist pricing, as seen in some other countries. This allows visitors to explore the country fully without worrying about extra costs. Another plus of traveling in Armenia is that most churches offer free admission. This is quite rare in other countries, especially in regions with many religious tourist sites. Free access to churches not only shows respect for religious beliefs, but also gives visitors a chance to learn more about the country's culture and history. Although many sites have free entry, the cost of living in Armenia remains very reasonable. Only a few special attractions like the Garni Temple require a small fee, making it easy for tourists to explore the country without worrying too much about finances. Armenians are also famous for their welcoming attitude. Whether you are a tourist or just a neighbor, Armenians believe that taking care of guests is important. An interesting fact about Armenians is that when you are a guest in an Armenian home, you are treated as if you are a family member. The host will provide the best food, drinks, and company. You will need to eat everything served to you. Otherwise, the host might feel upset, thinking you don't like their food. You also need to ensure that you feel comfortable in their home, as if it were your own. Number 1. Armenia has its own alphabet. Around 405 AD, linguist and theologian Mesrop Mashtots created the Armenian alphabet. The creation of this alphabet marked an important milestone in Armenian cultural history. With its own alphabet, Armenians were able to systematically record their language, culture, and history, facilitating the development of literature and education. During this period, the first manuscript archives appeared in Armenia, notably the archive in Echmiadzin. These archives played a crucial role in preserving valuable texts, including Greek and Armenian manuscripts. The tradition of book preservation quickly spread throughout the country, with many monastery complexes being built with separate libraries to protect manuscripts from wars and invasions. Monks often hid them in secret caves. Today, most of Armenia's valuable manuscripts are stored at the Matanadaran, a research institute established in 1959 in Yerevan, with a vast collection of about 10,000 documents. Matanadaran is a priceless cultural treasure for Armenians. Here, manuscripts are preserved, studied, translated, and published, helping the world gain a better understanding of Armenia's history and culture. So, we've explored 15 fascinating facts about Armenia, a country with a rich heritage. What do you think about Armenia? Have you been there? Feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest videos. See you in the next video.